Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss, first play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offensive ones on the field.
Really good for a couple. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Jones setting up the play action. He's going deep. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grass with one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Would he pay? There to take him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge, they have green grass. Well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Right side is reeled in by Warner. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care. But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Moore with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. From the gun to Sutts. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now it's Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And this is going to be out of it. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy throwing here on first. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk, and that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Purdy looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. We'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29.
To the air again. Purdy. Jump off by his back. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down, or chances to make up for it.
Motion a receiver left. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best of receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line fast.
At the 21-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by somebody who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season. Fred Warner. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. He's in over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for the Colts.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Cade, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor.
Oh my God.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Get some space around midfield. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. Taylor trying to run for this first. Shoots away from one. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Taylor again. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that.
you're on the outside.
That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Back to
7.
Taylor on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He'll go quickly to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set them for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jones. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. It's 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work. In this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This underneath to Taylor. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Oh, good start. Man, why does shit do this, man? I need to pick my play. Yeah, I'm playing my cousin.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Not that one, another one.
Ashton Doolin now to return.
I played him again yesterday when everybody got off the game. And that boy is persistent beating me. He want to use, he want to keep using the Jaguars because I lost to one of my family members that had the Jaguars.
Here comes 1st and 10.
I'm trying to tell that for why I ain't losing there.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Short, still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They go again with Taylor. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jones. Cut out left. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there. Great up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. On 4th down, it's Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here. Now it's Jones out the play action. It's downfield. He's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
And go play fake with Jones. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts blow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Spencer Schrader is the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good. Throwing Fultz. 1st down.
Play action now with Jones. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Fultz. 1st down. 1st and goal.
From the gun, Taylor. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Jones setting up the play action. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. The window to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jump off, caught by his back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Able to stop that time and make a cross.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Outside. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It's 16 yards on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow. It's it. It's it. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
First down throw by Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one here.
Oh, boy.
It was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
To the air again. Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Play fake, Jones. Hopkins and holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 12-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Play to Michael Pittman. 13 yards on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Straight ahead with Taylor. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Gotta hurry this to the line. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Next on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to pass it here. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Jones going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
49ers 7. Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Moore with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Purdy on 1st down. Gets his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Purdy to throw. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
From the gun is Purdy. Has it in downfield, it's Jennings. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
San Francisco.
Working inside the red zone. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The shotgun, it to him inside. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And this is a game that proves